Hi guys, my name is Darius, and I want to talk with you a little bit about what SD-WAN is and why it's so important in the cloud era. What we've got over here is a typical deployment. We've got a headquarters office over here with users, data, and applications over there, probably some of it hosted in a data center as you would expect. That's connected to a firewall, which provides connectivity up into the internet, but also connects to an MPLS circuit, which is the preferred mechanism of connecting your headquarters to a branch office location. It's safe, but it is an antiquated technology and it's fairly expensive. SD-WAN promises to change this, and the realization of SD-WAN has come about because of the adoption of public cloud and SaaS applications. SaaS applications means that some of the applications that you had over here are moving up into the cloud. It might be all right for users over here, but for these users, given this architecture, the traffic has to go the long way round. SD-WAN promises to change that and relieve you of some of the burdens associated with MPLS circuits. It takes advantage of a new technology which allows us to use consumer-grade circuits to provide us with connectivity up into the cloud. So with the addition of an SD-WAN device, such as a firewall, we can slide that in line over here, and we'll use consumer-grade circuits to connect us all of this back together. Now, you can do this whilst getting rid of your MPLS circuits, or you can leave them there until such time as you're happy to migrate off them. It really doesn't matter, that's your choice. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to create a number of circuits, in this case, from various different service providers. So we'll take those two circuits and call those service provider 1, and then we'll create another two circuits over here from a different service provider, call that service provider 2. And we'll do the same over here, but on a smaller scale because it's a branch office. So we'll have SP1 for one of them and SP2, or service provider 2, for the other. Typically, bandwidth from broadband connections is much cheaper, so it allows you to scale up your connectivity over here. So now we've got our SD-WAN, our fundamental SD-WAN, in which we can load balance these circuits, we can prioritize application traffic and so on to be able to connect us up to our SaaS applications. But in order to connect those users and those applications between offices, naturally you need a VPN connectivity in between all of these as well. All right, so with a traditional pure play SD-WAN vendor, you might get a subset of all of this. For a good SD-WAN solution, given that you're now exposing this remote location up to the internet, you need to make sure that you have as good, if not better security that you had at your central or your corporate headquarters. And to do that, you need the SD-WAN functionality, of course. That's the link and load balancing. You need to have WAN optimization. The WAN optimization makes sure that we compress the traffic over these links so that we're getting the maximum usage out of those links. You would need a firewall to stop people from coming in, just like you did over here. So we need to add that in over here as a firewall. And you need to be able to route the traffic across your internet connections or your multiple of offices and your applications up in the cloud. And then finally, of course, you need advanced threat protection. Advanced threat protection takes care of all the malware, ransomware, and so on, and makes sure that anything that's downloaded off the internet is, of course, sanitized before it comes down. With a pure play SD-WAN vendor, you might just get a subset of these. With Barracuda, you're sure to get all of these in a modular format. Everything is incorporated with a cloud generation firewall. You turn on the features and functions that you want and leave whatever it is that you don't want. That's a great SD-WAN solution.